Isn't it just a great time to be an Arsenal fan? So, we've managed to progress to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We knocked out Bayer Leverkusen, 3-1 on aggregate. Of course, it was 1-1 in the first game. And then in the second game at the Emirates last night, we was able to dispatch them 2-0. A dominant performance. Not necessarily dominant in terms of possession, but in terms of chance creation, in terms of making their keeper actually make some saves, in terms of containing them, even when they did have large spell of the ball. We didn't really feel like we was under maximum threat or pressure. David Raya did definitely make a couple of excellent saves, especially in that second half. But it was measured, it was controlled. It's pretty much in the same vein of what we've been seeing from Arsenal over recent weeks and months in respect of not always being under pressure and teams peppering our goal, but, you know, giving the opposition team a little bit of the ball and then us sitting deeper and then asking for them on occasion to break us down, especially when we get in early goals and early leads. We're not necessarily keeping the ball and, you know, draining down the team by keeping the ball and kind of suffocating them in that fashion. It's more of a case of sometimes we'll give you the ball, but you've got to now break us down. And then the frustration comes from that because you can't break us down and then we counter and score. On the night, Eze got the first goal. Excellent finish. Dropped on the edge of the box. Took like well, it was more like a half volley and he just smashed it and it's gone straight into the top corner. He had an excellent game. He's probably the man of the match. The second goal from Declan Rice, who on the edge of the box, well, he drove through the middle, and then on the edge of the box, just clipped in a nice little grass cutter. It kind of swerved from outside the post, then into the bottom corner, and that was 2-0, and that was the game. And yeah, man, it was excellent. We did expect to progress, but you still got to get the business done. And obviously that first game was quite difficult. We only managed to salvage that 1-1 through the last minute penalty from Havertz after Madueke won it. But yeah, we've progressed and it just feels excellent to be an Arsenal fan at the moment. On all four fronts, we're still charging hard. Man City were knocked out by Real Madrid. We saw Chelsea got absolutely smothered, like 8-2 by the champions PSG. So they went. So yeah, it was definitely a very, very good match day. And yeah, we're progressing to the quarters. Chelsea's out. Man City's out. We're going to see what happens with Tottenham. We know they're going to be, we know where they're going. And then likewise for Newcastle and Liverpool. So yeah, out of all the English clubs, we're the only ones at this current time who have progressed to the quarterfinals. So yeah, on to Sunday, Carabao Cup final. Man City are wounded, so we've got to take advantage again. Let's go.